growing up as a Hindu, searching for life, become an atheist, and then found the life in Jesus. Ankit, welcome to us. You have a strong testimony, searching for life for the whole life.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
You are 28 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just recently.
And how did you grow up? I said it now, but anyway, you can explain more because I have just heard your testimony.
Okay. I grew up in a Hindu family.
Yeah.
God was like not the center of our life. It was just something we had in the background running.
Okay.
Just we didn't learn like much about God. It's just, when you grew up in a Hindu family and you're a Hindu, I didn't choose it.
But did you know that there was a God or?
I mean, like parents tell you there's a God and, all those things, but, you don't really feel it, those are just things that you hear, and you don't know what to do with it. Okay, you don't question them, you don't find the truth, you just, okay, whatever.
Yeah. But did you use the Hindu faith to search for life or never?
I mean, like in some ways, yes, that our parents, sometimes would take us to temples, like very rarely.
Yeah.
And then, but, we didn't like see the point of it, like.
There was no life.
There was no life we didn't like feel it just, a place. It didn't just felt like a place.
Yeah.
And so it didn't really feel like, like a connection with God.
Okay.
It just felt like whatever, strange, nothing, just like, nothing. Basically, I didn't feel any like, fulfillment or, like the wholeness or like in myself, like heart feeling for it. It was just, something like daily life thing. It just
was
special.
Out there, but inside it was empty.
Yeah, empty. I didn't feel anything.
But then you became atheist. Why?
Because I didn't see the point in it, doing those things. It was just like, you perform this like rituals or you perform these activities.
Yeah.
And what's the point, like why?
Yeah.
You don't see it, the reason. It's not logical. You just do it.
Yeah.
And then when I started going to the engineering school, I became more like, logical. I see things more logically. And so I stopped believing in God because I didn't see a point in it. And didn't make a difference in my life. Yeah. Honestly, it didn't affect my life in any way. So what's the point of believing in something that doesn't like affect you in any way?
So then you could just be an atheist that don't believe in nothing.
Yeah.
But was it true? Did you believe in nothing?
I mean, deep inside my heart, there was always this feeling that there is a greater truth. There is something bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
But I didn't know why. I didn't know what. And I didn't find it in like a lot of things that I tried, a lot of religions, philosophies, and life, even trying to chase passion and, different things. But it never like fulfilled me, like, felt whole in my heart.
Yeah.
That's something, when you find the truth, you just know, you stop looking and you just settle there and you.
Was there an emptiness inside or a longing for something?
Yeah.
And how did you filled up this, or how did you solve this to get more life to your life? If you can say it like this.
Okay. First, I tried a lot of different things, but I realized that I was distracting myself from this search for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I found Jesus, or Jesus found me.
Yeah.
It was a long journey for me. We will come back to that soon. But that's what flipped a switch in my life, and I was never the same again. And I knew, like, okay, I found it.
You found it.
I found
it.
So
there was a big difference.
There was a big. I cannot put it in words. Let's say that.
Okay.
It's how you feel inside. It's nothing you can describe in words. Words fell short. About like it's just.
I have known you for some years before you was Christian and also now after, and I can really testify and see the difference in your face.
Okay.
Before you was just existing, and now you are shining. So that's for sure. I can testify. But anyway, so it was a big difference. But how? Because now we are in Paris.
Yeah.
You are from India, from Delhi.
Yeah.
You was searching for something more before you became Christian.
Yeah.
What led you to Paris? What was the reason that you?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been 4.5 years since I came to Paris.
Yeah.
And that time I didn't know, but now I can 100% surely say it was God's plan.
Yeah.
And it started with me following my passion for filmmaking. It was a big step in my life because I studied to be an engineer, and then I gave it up and switched over to filmmaking. And then I took a big step of moving to a different continent, entirely the new different culture, to study filmmaking. And as soon as I reached here on my first day in Paris, I met my best friend Emil, and we stayed together like throughout the school and still, and we would talk about God, faith a lot. It was like a topic in a conversation which always came up because deep inside I was always looking for the truth, and I think he knew he had the truth. He had the truth. So I was always this curious, testing it, if it's real or if it's just, like dipping my toes in the water and testing the waters.
Yeah.
And then he would invite me for dinner with you guys.
Yeah.
And again, we would talk about God, faith, Jesus, Bible, and and it seemed to be answering all of my questions that I've been looking for.
Wow.
And slowly it became stronger and stronger. And 3 years, I would say, approximately 3 years later,
Yeah.
I felt like God has made a decision for me, and I have the same feeling that I want to be saved.
Yeah.
And on New Year's 2025, I made a decision to be saved, and that has changed my entire life.
Can you explain? Do you have any example?
Just look at me, I'm shining.
For the feelings.
It's, before I had I would wake up every day with anxiety, and I would feel like, I have to do this, I have to do that to be like worthy, to be, just to be like, exist, like be that I have to do a lot of things to prove myself. And I have this anxiety that I'm like not good enough. And and I don't remember all of those feelings, but it was like a horrible phase in my life. Like the years after coming to Paris, especially, that I was like lost, and I felt alone. I had nobody, and so I was miserable basically. And I was just existing. I was surviving.
Yeah.
I was surviving. Basically, I was not living. I was just surviving. And having conversation with you guys and Emil, it just, at that moment I didn't realize it. But when I like was on my way to home and on the train, and I would feel so, fulfilled inside like me, that, I don't know, like, this feeling inside you, just happy for no reason, you feel this greatness inside of you that you can accomplish anything. It's just, and I don't know, like, first I used to say like, oh, this is amazing feeling. I love this. And then I found like, this the source of the feeling, like being with God and, being with Jesus.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
Because it was good to be with us, but it's even better to be
yeah,
with Jesus.
exactly.
Have Jesus
Exactly.
inside you.
Yeah.
So, but so your filmmaking and your longing for doing this was what took you from India, from Delhi,
Yeah.
and to Paris.
To Paris.
Didn't know anyone, just had a place at the school.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Exactly.
God led you and Emil together, and
Yeah,
from
yeah.
there it's. I have been following you since then.
Yeah.
Like you say, you came for a dinner and you was hanging out.
Yeah.
You became a son in the
Yeah.
house. So I can really feel and see that there was you was longing for something, but you was also
Yeah.
there was something empty there.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
So I can really testify what you are saying, and
Yeah.
but can you more describe what is the different then?
Okay.
Because between the Hindu or atheist or the to be when we say we are filled with Jesus, what does it mean? Can you try to explain it?
Okay, let me put it this way. So when I was growing up in a Hindu family, God was like some these idols you worship without like there is a story about those idols, like some mythological story, and then you worship them. That's basically it.
Just as do you have the statue in Hindu?
Yeah. They have like a lot of different gods.
Yeah.
Every one of them has like different mythological story or something that's associated with it.
Okay.
And you just worship them. Like that's what I remember doing it in my when occasionally like when we would do it like on some festivals and everything.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Is it more kind of human-made gods or just an image, or
It's
what's the difference? Because I cannot understand exactly what the Hindu faith how it function and what's the difference, because you talk about God, but God and God, is it the same or is it not the same?
I think you will only know that once you know Jesus.
Yeah.
But to answer this question, yeah, it's just, it feels like, there is no love. I feel like there was no love.
It was just
you worshipping these figures just for like, asking for things. God, do this for me, God, do this for that. And I will worship you. So I thought like, it felt like like a deal sort of thing.
Okay.
Which was, I don't know, like.
And religious with a lot of rituals, or
So
you made the ritual. If you did the rituals better, you may get the better gift from God, or
I think that's what they lead us like want us to believe, something like that. That if you do these rituals, this certain processes, then you would get the blessings or like whatever you want from gods, and
Have you experienced this from the God of the Bible? No.
Like,
can you try to explain the difference?
The difference with the God from the Bible is, I have a personal relationship with God. It's between me and Him, and it's purely made of love. It's nothing I can do or nothing I can do or nothing can change that. It's this relationship of love is it's eternal. It's
the Bible say that He is our Father.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you describe him as your Father?
Yeah, He's a loving Father.
Yeah,
and he listens to my problems with love and without any judgment. He forgives me. He always gives me grace. And he's always there. He has unconditional love, which fills me up whenever I need it. Yeah, it's all that I wanted.
So you feel peace inside.
Yeah.
How can you tell other people in the same situation as you? How did you? Where is the turning point to find this meaning of life, or the meaning of life? Like the Bible say, the meaning of life is to know God.
Yeah.
And you tell me you know God.
Yeah.
Where is the turning point? Can you explain me?
The turning point is when you build a relationship with God, and that's, people are looking for, relationships in their life with other people and everything. And these are just empty, like, these are nothing compared to the relationship with God.
Yeah.
So this relationship is the strongest, most loving relationship I have ever experienced. And I know that for sure that nothing can be more than that. And it just fulfills me.
But you took a choice to believe in Him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to commit to it. It's not like, you just.
It's nothing just there, but it's something you take a choice.
Yeah, you make a choice, and your heart just opens, and you can receive the love of God. You can receive the Holy Spirit, and it just fills you up. It guides you. It leads you. It shows you the way. I can just rest in peace and know that God has a plan for me.
Yeah.
And I can just sit back and relax and let God take over.
Would you like to go back to some of your old life?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
You have found the peace, what you are searching for.
Yeah.
What you was chasing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's as a thing, sometimes I feel like there are moments in my life recently that I felt like, I was feeling like, like old life coming sometimes, like showing up. But then that made me realize how much I needed this even more, because sometimes you forget after a while how fulfilling and good your life is.
Yeah.
And there's those moments come back in your life, and then you get a chance to compare them, and you realize, oh, my life is so much better than it used to be.
So this is a daily choice.
It's a daily choice, yeah.
To stay in it.
Yeah. I would say it's not a destination, it's a journey.
Yeah.
With God, yeah.
And you have the eternal life together with God.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this podcast, we are explaining the life of God, and we are seeing so many people who turn their life to Jesus, and like Ankit.
Yeah.
So, like I say, the meaning of life is to know God, and that's so important that you are coming to this point to understand this and also take this choice that yes, God, I do believe that you are there. I do want to belong to you. And the way to God is through Jesus Christ. There is no other way. John 14, verse 6 say, where Jesus say, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one's come to the Father except through me. So it's, if you have never heard about this thing before, I can recommend you to start to read the Bible, or watch our channel one by one. .org. Just to say, so you can find the life. Ankit, do you want to say anything more to those people following us here now?
I would like to say you need to try this.
You can recommend it.
I definitely 100% recommend this. I think everybody is looking for answers in their life.
Yeah.
They just don't realize it, what they are looking for, but deep inside they have this longing to find their creator.
Yeah.
Because, it's our human nature to find God, because God has created us.
Yeah.
We just gets distracted by these worldly things, and we forget what's our real purpose in life is, to find God, to be with God. And and there are moments in our life when we feel like, okay, we have this longing and we need to follow this, but some people ignore it. But you shouldn't ignore this. It's something that can only fulfill us. No other feeling in this world can even come close to it.
Because you come from also a family with a lot of education.
Yeah.
And I don't know, education is not wrong. It's good with the education, but maybe there was also searching in the education to find the meaning of life, or...
Yeah, I tried when I was an atheist. I tried, like reading about philosophers, what's the meaning of life, because they have their own meanings of life. So all those Dostoevsky, Kafka, and all those, they have described their own life in their own ways.
Yeah.
Which, it gives you relief for, it's like a temporary, what do you say, like a temporary cure, you feel good for a while, okay, this, blah, blah, blah. And then after a while, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's like a Band-Aid.
It's like eating a chocolate. It's good right then.
Exactly.
But then it disappears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it didn't work out. The real thing is the real thing. Yeah.
Are you searching for life? God, He is the life. Thank you for watching this podcast.
Yeah.
And hope to see you again here in this channel. God bless you.